Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Adil. Today I would like to present part A question 1. In this question, there are two banks with different compound interest rate. Bank A offer 5.0% compound monthly and Bank B offer 5.2% interest compound quarterly. For question A, the customer invests 18,000 for 5 years and we need to calculate the final amount for both bank using the compound interest formula. We have to use the formula S equal to P 1 plus I power N. For bank A, the interest rate is 5.0% compound monthly, which is M12, M equal to 12. After calculate the value into the formula, the final amount is 23,145. For bank B, the interest rate is 5.2% compound quarterly, which is M equal to 4. After calculation, the final amount is 23,305.66. For question 1B, the better investment option is bank B, because when we compare both results, bank B give a higher final amount than bank A. Therefore, bank B is better investment option because it provide more return after 5 years.
And now I do question B. This question is, if he want to have at least 6,000 after 8 years, what minimum annually interest rate is required? And now you use this formula S equal P 1 plus RT. You can be used manual or shifts off. And lastly, use a calculator and calculate.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Mofais. I'll be doing part A, question 3. The question says, Bella invests a sum of money and receives 25,000 ringgit after 7 years at 4.5% compounded semi-annually. Determine the initial investment. That we need to use is P equals to 1 plus S over 1 plus I equal to power of N. So by putting the number, P equal to 25,000 over 1 plus 0.0225 on the power of 14. So the answer you get is P equal to RM 80,000 ringgit 308.53 cents.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Mirzan bin Zainuddin. Today I will do part B, question 1. A building entrepreneur, Sarah, decides to expand her boutique by purchasing new equipment. She makes a down payment of 12,000 ringgit. The remaining balance is financed through a bank at an interest rate of 5.4% compounded monthly for 6 years. The monthly payment is set at 815 ringgit 15 cents. For part A, determine the original amount Sarah borrowed from the bank. First, I use the present value annuity formula, where A represents the original loan amount, R is the monthly payment, I is the monthly interest rate, and N is the total number of payment. Next, I identify all the values given in the question. The monthly payment R is 815 ringgit 15 cents. The annual interest rate is 5.4% compounded monthly, so the monthly interest rate is 0.054 divided by 12. The loan period is 6 years, so the total number of payment is 12 multiplied by 6, which equals 72. Then, I substitute all the values into the formula. After calculating, the original amount borrowed from the bank is 52,206.32 ringgit. For part B, calculate the interest paid for the loan and the total cash price of the equipment. First, I calculate the total payment made over 72 months by multiplying the monthly payment by the number of months. Next, I subtract the original loan amount from the total payment to get the interest paid. So, the total interest paid is 9,029.69 ringgit. Lastly, I calculate the total cash price of the equipment by adding the down payment with the original loan amount. Therefore, the total cash price of the equipment is 64,206.32 ringgit.
Everyone, my name is Sam Mofais. My student ID number is 2026 107 799. And now we're on to part B, question 2. So the question says, marketing executive Adam purchases a premium SUV with a cash price of 200,000 ringgit. He pays a 10% down payment and finances the balance through a bank at an interest rate of 4.2% compounded monthly for a tenure of 9 years. 200 payment is 200,000 ringgit times 10%. So it equals by 20,000 ringgit. And below is A equals to 200,000 ringgit minus 2,000 ringgit. So it equals 180,000 ringgit. The down payment, let's move on to find the R. So the formula to find R is A equals to R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket power of negative N and bracket. And it is fractionized. Below is I. Number have been put onto the formula. The calculation says 180,000 ringgit equals to R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.042 over 12 bracket and the power of negative 108. Fractionize it. Below it is 0.042 over 12. The calculation has been calculated. Now become 180,000 ringgit equals to 89.80489.285 R. 180,000 ringgit to divide by 89.80489285. So it became a fraction. So 180,000 ringgit divided by 89.80489285. The R became 2004 ringgit and 35 cents. We're doing part B, question 2. The question says, due to a temporary relocation, Adam failed to make the first 4 monthly payment. How much should he pay on the 5th payment date to settle all outstanding arrears? So the first formula that I need to use is S equal to R, 1 plus I, power of n, minus 1 over I. So by putting the number, it says 2004.35, 1 plus 0.042 over 12, power of 4 minus 1 over 0.042 over 12. So the answer of S is 8,059 ringgit and 59 cent. Month payment. So it became 8,059 ringgit 59 cent plus 2004 35 cent. So the answer is 10,000 ringgit and 63.94 cent.